right, shalom, shalom. All right, before I get started, I'd like to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace, safety to the elect all over the four corners of the earth. All right, shalom. All right, this is just a quick lesson on basically praying, for your brothers, that's in this walk, because we all need prayer, we all need mercy, and we all need spiritual boost, along this walk, because it's not an easy walk, so we always got to have each other back, right? So it said, I'm going to just start out with, I'm going to just jump around. This a few scriptures, and first we'll start off with Galatians 5 and 25. It says, if we live in the spirit, let us also walk in the spirit. And, it's very simple. We are to apply these scriptures to our everyday life. We're supposed to live this, walk this, talk this. It's a part of us, okay? So there's no separation, when you read the scriptures, you apply the scriptures, there shouldn't be a separation in that process, because if we walk in it, then, what they say, you walk the walk, you talk the talk, walk the walk. So, that's what we're to do in the spirit, So it says, if we live in the spirit, let us also walk in the spirit, right? So we're not saying, hey, you shouldn't be out here, it's wrong to eat pork, and then we, after camp, we're going to eat pork. Hey, it's wrong to receive that microchip, man. It's wrong to receive that, and then here it is, you don't went and got it, No, we don't. We're not doing that, We apply the scriptures to our everyday life like we should, We should follow after, Yahweh Bashem Shah. And these are the things he said do, right? So it says, verse 26, it says, let us not be desirous of vainglory, right? Provoking one another, envying one another. See that? These are things that we're not to do. Okay? If you read above, we're to do what? Exercise these the fruits of the spirit. Okay? And the fruits of the spirit, is not vainglory. The fruits of the spirit is not provoking one another. Fruits of the spirit is not envying one another. We shouldn't envy our brothers. What is envy? Jealousy. Don't be jealous of your brother. We're to have each other's back. We're to be, what? I'm happy for you. I want you to, to be, all that you can be in the scriptures. You know what I'm saying? I want you to be a great person. If you have kids, I want you to be a great father to your kids. If you be a great husband, if you have a rib, just be good. Whatever it is you do, if you have a business, I want your business to be successful. It's just things that you want for your brother, because I see you fighting in these trenches with me. Okay. So yeah, I want you to be good. Now, is that gonna be the case and everything? No, we're not gonna be good in, whatever area the Lord don't want us to be good in. You could be going through a hard time with finances. This is part of the walk, though. You could be going through hard times with dealing with your job, your boss, or but it's part of it, though. You could be going through a hard time with your kids, with your woman, whatever the case is. It comes along with it, but we want you to be good. I want you to be good. He wants you to be good, though. So you should want the same thing for your brother also. Okay. Now it says, let's see, I'll just keep going on it. So now we're in chapter 6. I should have started back up a little earlier, but we're going down to chapter 6. And verse 1, it says, Brethren, if any man be overtaken in a fault, ye which are spiritual, restore such as one in the spirit of meekness, considering thyself, lest thou also be tempted. Right. That's why brothers give the advice that you should, that they give. Okay. Because you be like, damn, what if it was me in that situation? You know what I'm saying? Be like, that's why brothers, hold counsels and be like, listen, bro, this is what you need to do. Okay. You need to show Yahweh Shema Shai, that no, you for real about this. You need to cut the bullshit out, man. We can't move forward with the way you're going because you're letting Satan get in the way, man. You let him get the best of you. So listen to the spirit, and this is what you need to do. That's why we have those, right? Now, if you don't listen, then you're giving on over into Satan. But if you listen and correct it, you know what I'm saying, and fall on your knees and fast and pray that the Lord, take the spirit off of you, those spirits off of you, then that's the way you should want to move, right? So because you don't want to give nobody any advice that's going to cause them to not correct themselves, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So verse 2, it says, bear ye one another's burden, right? And so fulfill the law of Yahweh Shema Shai. See that? So that's what we're supposed to do. Let me get another one real quick. James 5 and 16, it says, confess your faults one to another and pray one for another, that ye may be healed. See that? Pray one for another. It says, the effectual fervent prayer of a righteous man availeth much. See that? So I want the righteous man praying for me. You should want the righteous man praying for you, right? Because that's that help along the way that we need. See, it's not a self thing to where, I can just do this all by myself. Man, you're going to, because the scripture say what 2 and 3 are gathered in my name, in Yahweh Shema Shai. There he is also, right? So the spirit of the Lord is around, the brothers, the men, okay, that's serving him. The spirit is right there. That's where you want to be at then. That's where you want to be at, because you know the spirit is there, right? You know what I'm saying? You know the spirit is there. Galatians 6 and 2, where I stopped off at. It says, bear ye one another's burden, and so fulfill the law of Yahweh Shai. It says, for if a man think himself to be something when he is nothing, he deceiveth himself, right? But let every man prove his own work, and then shall he have rejoicing in himself alone and not in others. For every man shall bear his own burden. Verse 6 is my point I want to make. Let him that is taught in the word communicate unto him that teacheth all good things. See that? So we by being around brothers, you learn from brothers, right? Okay. If communication is two people communicating, not just one person doing the talking, you both talking, and that's communication among two people, right? So we have to communicate. It's things that we can teach each other in the scriptures and go over, these things in the scriptures. So we both communicating. We both adding to the spirit. Okay. Now, when it comes to outside of the scriptures, we're also supposed to communicate, right? I can help you with stuff that I've been through. Okay. You can help me with things that you've been through. Okay. I've gone through this. You haven't gone through this. So I can help you with that. Okay. You've gone through this. I haven't gone through that. But we have to communicate though, because when we communicate these things to each other, guess what we're doing? We're growing. We're growing, whether you believe it or not. Communication is part of growing. That's a growing step, a process. When you have your relationship with your parents, you do what? You communicate. You have to communicate. Good communication. You, or your relationship with your woman, you have to communicate with your kids, with your brothers. Same thing with Yahweh Shema Shah. We have to communicate, right? So we communicate, right? That's a part of growth in these scriptures, okay? Along this walk that we are to communicate. When you communicate, it irons out all the speculations and doubts and assuming, and all you have to do is just communicate, okay? That's why if you know look into like most serial killers, they don't communicate, okay? They don't have this sense of humor, and they don't it's not there. But when you communicate, when you're angry, you have to communicate, okay? You don't just not communicate. That irons out stuff. Be like, well, I thought it was this. No, it wasn't that. Be like, nah, okay, well, damn. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you was tripping. Yeah, I was tripping, bro, on that. Fuck. You know what I'm saying? Salakia. We communicating. That's how we have to do as brothers in this truth, man. Okay, so that was the point on that one. Now I'm gonna get the last scripture. This is Luke 22 and 30. Let me see, is it 34, 32? No, 32. 32, verse 32, it says, but I have prayed for thee that thou faith faileth not. And when thou art converted, strengthen thy brother. Now, here it is. The Lord said that he prayed for Peter, right? He prayed for him that what? He faileth not. We're walking after Yahweh Shema Shah. We have to put on as Yahweh Shema Shah. We have to live as, we have to, really apply the scriptures. So the Lord prayed for the men, okay? And he knew what Peter was going to do, right? He knew he was going to deny him. But he prayed for him, right? And that's what brothers are doing when you on a council, when you're on council, or you facing a suspension. Guess what brothers doing? They praying for you. Be like, man, I'm praying, man. I hope he, the Lord have mercy on him. Hope that he get them spirits off of him. You know what I'm saying? And we can move forward and see this brother keep pushing. That's what we do. That's what we want. So pray for your brothers, okay? Pray for your brothers, man. And I didn't want this to be, long. I just wanted to hit the points and go. But, this is the last verse, man. Verse 30, verse 32 again. It says, but I have prayed for thee that thou faileth not. And when thou art converted, strengthen thy brother, right? And he said unto them, Lord, I am ready to go with thee both into prison and to death. So the thing of it is that the point I want to bring out is to pray for your brothers, man. We all need that prayer. We need it. We need it. We need it. Without it, you know what I'm saying, is we gotta pray. There's no such thing as being without it. We have to pray. We have to pray for each other, okay? Because the walk gets hard, but guess what? Prayer makes it bearable. I'm just trying to think of the right words. But yeah, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shah, I pray that would edify. And I'd like to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostle and elders of Great Millstone. Peace, safety to the elect. Shalom.